What's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte. We are taking a look today at the Los Angeles Kings defenseman Drew Doughty, who came out a little bit frustrated with the recent outcome over the last couple weeks for the Los Angeles Kings. We'll be taking a look at that in this video. So let's get right into it. So the Los Angeles Kings Drew Doughty the other night, after another frustrating loss, came out and was kind of calling out his teammates after another disappointing effort for the LA Kings. So Drew Doughty of the Kings is frustrated beyond belief, and he couldn't hold it any longer. During his recent post-game presser, the Kings lost to the Coyotes on Monday night, and Doughty even called out some of his teammates. And this is in quote from Drew Doughty. "I think our desperation level has been lacking for the last 5 games. Of course it moves. For the last 5 games, we haven't had any intensity, anyone competing. I shouldn't say that. We've had some guys competing every single game, and we've had others take games on, play good games, and take games off. We're down 4-1 in the third period. I sure hope that we're playing a little more desperate, but it's absolutely ridiculous that we didn't play like that in the first or the second or the last 4 games. Actually, besides the Vegas one. We put ourselves in a good spot, and the last 2 weeks or so, we've absolutely shot ourselves in the foot, and now we've got a lot of work to do. A lot of climbing to do, and a lot of winning to do. Honestly, I don't even remember your question. I'm so pissed off right now. Act like you've earned your spot in this lineup and on our team, and run with it. Don't sit around hoping you're going to get more shifts. Take your chance and run with it. I think some guys are just worried about just being in the lineup, and I understand that, but at the same time, we need our second and third core guys, as well as our top core guys, to all step up right now and play as if it's a playoff series. Every single series we play in." So Drew Doughty laid into his teammates the other night. So what's going on with the LA Kings? Well, obviously they haven't been doing so well. You look at the standings, the LA Kings have gracefully fallen out of a playoff spot in the West Division. Now, they're starting to get into territory with the Anaheim Ducks. The Anaheim Ducks are at the bottom of the division with 31 points, and the LA Kings have only 34, which is 3 more than the Anaheim Ducks. Now, to be fair, the Kings have played 3 less games than the Ducks, but when you look throughout the rest of the teams in their peripherals and right around their area, a playoff spot is 9 points away now, which is where the Arizona Coyotes sit with the last playoff spot in the West. We've started to see things kind of turn for the worse for these teams because we've seen Colorado, Vegas, and Minnesota pretty much lock up their top 3 spots in the West Division, and then everybody else is kind of falling into line. Arizona's in a category of their own, and then it's St. Louis, San Jose, and LA. So the LA Kings have struggled, and Drew Doughty has had enough. He wants to see more from his teammates. He's calling them out. He's been there for a long time. He's won a Stanley Cup championship there, actually 2. So he expects to win with this LA Kings team, and he is a part of the culture. This is something where if you're, and I hate to call out the Buffalo Sabres. The Buffalo Sabres, you will not hear Jack Eichel or Rasmus Ristolainen come out and say the exact same thing as Drew Doughty, right? Because they don't have that success or that maybe that competitive edge that a guy like Doughty does. And I'm not putting that as a knock against the Buffalo Sabres, but that is something just to keep in the back of your mind. And some people may give Doughty a little bit of criticism for coming out, getting emotional, and this and that, and I get that to an extent. But he's calling out his teammates to maybe try and, light a little fire under their team. And it seems like the LA Kings need that right now. But guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think of the LA Kings, and what's going on with the LA Kings? Can they turn this around and get in that last spot in the West Division, or is it too little too late for the LA Kings? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, you want to see the latest news around the NHL, you guys know what to do. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and an even bigger subscribe down below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.